Okay, I'm trying today. The bugs are pretty crazy out here, but the bird feeder's right behind me, so I thought, I don't know, if you get bored with me, take a look at the bird feeder. Um, on the back porch today, because the front porch is way too loud for some reason. I don't know what in the world's going on down there on the road, but yeah, it's loud. So we're on the back porch. Seems to be a few more birds, a few more deer, and a ton more bugs. I don't know what the story is with the bugs out here, but we seem to be in a swarm of them. So hey, you know, get your sunscreen, get your bug repellent, and join me. I want to talk about promises of God. I started looking at some promises of God today, and I'm hoping we can kind of let them sink into our heart a little bit. So the first promise of God that I was looking at is that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. It's a thing that already happened, but it's a thing that is a promise for us if we haven't received it yet. And it's a promise for us even if we have received it. If we've received Jesus as our Savior, this is our promise. But if you haven't yet chosen to make Him Lord of your life, the cool thing about this promise is it's for you. This promise is for you. And it's found in the New Testament in the Bible, Romans chapter 5, verses 8 through 10, but I'm just going to read a little snippet of the beginning because it's straight to the point. God demonstrates His own love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Let's break it down for a minute because it's pretty crazy. So while we were still sinners, that is, God didn't say, clean yourself up and then you can approach me. Clean yourself up and then you can come to me. He didn't say that. The fact of it is that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So He's not saying clean yourself up to come to me. He's saying, I already came to you. I'll clean you up. All we have to do is come to Him. So He looked down on us because He can see beginning from end. There's no time with God. He doesn't fit into time. With Him, a day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as a day. So anyways, He looked forward onto us and saw us at our worst. Like, worst. And He said, I choose to die for you. I choose to die for you. So while we were sinners, Christ died for us. And that's a promise for us that if we have accepted Him as our Savior, we can know that it's true. At our worst, He died for it. It didn't have anything to do with us. It was Him. He chose us while we were at our worst. And if you haven't accepted Him as your Savior yet, guess what? If you're at your worst right now, He already knows it. He died for that. Accept Him into your heart. Accept Him into your life. So the truth, the promise for today is that while we were sinners, Christ died for us. That's huge enough. I don't really need to add any words to that. So your word for today from God is, while you were in the middle of your deepest sin, He died for you. All you have to do is accept Him.